As we know, in the previous lecture, we have studied about velocity acceleration diagram of single static mechanism and forward chain mechanism. We know these basic rules. Whenever talk about the velocity diagram or acceleration diagram, at that time, magnitude and its value are very important. Magnitude and direction is important. So based on that, whenever we are talking about the velocity diagram, then its magnitude must be perpendicular to the space diagram, and sorry, its direction must be perpendicular to the velocity space diagram, and its magnitude is equal to r into omega, where r is the link length and omega is the angular velocity. And if we talk about the acceleration diagram on that time, there are two parts, as we know very well. First is the radial part, and second one is the tangential part. Okay, radial part must be parallel to the space diagram, and tangential part must be perpendicular to the space diagram. So based on that, we are draw the parallel and perpendicular radial and tangential part. Only if omega is given to you in the data, then radial part is present. Okay, and that we are fine with the basic equation that radial part is equal to v square ab by ab, or v square of that link divided by the link length. Same way tangential part, the equation that we know very well, tangential part of link length is equal to alpha into link length of that link, where alpha is the angular acceleration in radian per second square. Now, previously we were solve static mechanism. We know very well whenever we have to start the acceleration diagram, initially we have to find the radial part of each component, and then if only omega is given to you, so that only radial part we
Sir,
can
you are
get,
not
and then
properly
we
audible.
start to
Hello, sir.
find the radial and tangential. In the second example, okay, second example, that is based on forward chain mechanism. So based on that, velocity diagram at where we are know that whichever the fixed point are there, that may consider as a 1 point. So based we are once again doing for same revision for acceleration diagram. The basic difference in the space diagram, velocity diagram, or the acceleration diagram is that space diagram indicate with the capital velocity diagram with the small letter, while acceleration diagram indicate with the dash letter, small dash letter. But if we talk about the radial and tangential part, on the end of the radial part, it may indicate with the either X or either. Okay. Now the example, already we solved the example. We solved the velocity diagram of current example. If you are not solving, then please solve it. And today I discuss about the acceleration diagram of the current example. Hope so you have the data. If you haven't data, then please ensure with the data, and whatever the data wants to find. So based on that, we will proceed. Let's start. What we have to find, velocity of the sliding at B and D, already we defined. Angular velocities already completed in the previous lecture. Linear acceleration of D, linear acceleration of, and angular acceleration of CD. Okay, this is the example that you have term work. So with velocity and acceleration diagram, as we know, first of all, read the data. After read the data, then whatever the data given to you, you just conclude with the given data. He was that is OA. Speed of OA is equal to 20 RPM. So it's easy to find the angular velocity. So 2 pi n by 60, I'm getting 2.1 radian per second. Then the length of OA given to us, that is 300 mm. I convert in meter. After that, length of AB given to us. So I tried to convert the length of BC and length of CD. Both are same. It may be for 50 mm, and the distance from O to D, as shown in the diagram, it may be 1050 mm. Now we know very well omega is given. We have to find the velocity of that link. It will be V is equal to R into omega, where R is the link length in meters. So 0.3 into omega is 2.1. It may be 0.63 meter per second. And based on that, we are finishing the velocity diagram. O is the fixed point. OA, right now talking about the velocity diagram. So each and every link should be perpendicular. OA, O is the random point. From O, take OA perpendicular and direction given to us, it may be anticlockwise. So OA, it is the revision portion, OA, where 0.63 meter per second. You may take the scale and mention OA. After that, AB. So we have to just draw the AB. We don't know the dimensions, right? But we know that so we have OB, which is to this pink line. Now talk about C. We knew very well that C is the intermediate point of on AB. So definitely on AB, it may be somewhere. To find that, we have some basic equation that we discussed already. So BC by CA by CA, where right side BC by CA is the value of velocity diagram, and left side based on that, we have to be join O with C. Already getting point C. Now we have to draw the perpendicular line from, okay, so I draw the perpendicular line from C from O, which may be perpendicular to this line. So it may intersect D. So based on that, we find the value of all the part. Velocity of B, velocity of D, velocity of A, and velocity of OA. Okay, now we know very well whenever we have to start acceleration diagram, initially we have to find the radial part of each and every link. Okay, so start with, if you seen the diagram, and if you draw the diagram previously, then we know that OA, so radial part of OA is equal to V square OA by OA. We know that V square, if you haven't V square OA, then you it is omega square into OA. But we have already V square of that is 0.63. So 0.63 square divided by 0.3. Okay, the square of OA is 0.63. So 0.63 whole. So answer is 1. Same way, radial part of CD is equal to V square CD by CD. We know that velocity of CD is equal to velocity of CD is equal to 0.37 meter per second. Hope so you solve this velocity diagram. So we are find the radial part of CD is equal to V square CD divided by CD. Okay. So and the length of CD is 0.45. So I'm getting 0.304. So these are the 3 dimensions which you are getting. Now, based on that, you may select the scale. You know that the dimension is somewhat less. So, if possible, you may take the scale which is relevant to your page. Okay, that is, if possible, you may take larger scale like 1 meter per second square is equal to centimeter or 2 centimeter. Okay. I assume that you take the scale that 0.1 meter per second square is equal to 0.1 meter per second square is equal to 1 centimeter. Okay. Or 0.5 centimeter. Now start to draw acceleration diagram. As we know very well, O is the random point, and we know that the angular velocity of O is given to us. As I read the data initially, the speed of OA, or we can say that the angular velocity of OA is given to us. So we know very well only the length of OA whose real part is equal to the acceleration part. So now draw OA. Definitely we know that it may be in the anticlockwise direction. So we are start with the anticlockwise. It may go in the downward side. OA, start with OA, whose radial part is parallel to space diagram as I discussed earlier, and whose value is 1.3. If you can take this scale of 0.1 meter per second square is equal to 1 centimeter or 0.5 centimeter, 0.5 centimeter, then 1.325. So it may be near to above 5 centimeter. That is depends on your scale. So I draw the line from O. O is wherever you want, you may take. Okay. So start with the OA, which is parallel. I'm getting point A dash, where OA dash is equal to 1.323 meter per second square. And you have to take this scale as per your requirement. Now, talk about now talk about no any kind of draw both the part, that is radial part and tangential part. We know very well once again that radial part is parallel to the diagram and tangential part is parallel to the and when we are now from So you convert the scale as per your given scale, and you may draw a dash x, which is the radial part. You have to mention here a radial part of. Now you get the x point of the radial part of AB. What you have to do that, draw the tangential part, which is perpendicular to this link AB. So I can draw from point X, which is perpendicular, but whose magnitude is yet unknown. Okay, we don't know the dimensions of XB dash. So it may be remain same as it is. We are not know the dimensions. That's why we are put without dimension, but it must be perpendicular to the x. Okay, now we know that this is the line which is the reference line. Okay, so as a percent, if there is any reference line, then we are not consider it as a part of velocity or acceleration diagram. So on that time, it may be considered a parallel line from as reference taken from this. So this line we are drawn from parallel with the pink line. That line is matched with B dash. Now
सर
joining
आपकी आवाज नहीं आ रही।
A dash with B dash. Wait. Okay. Also, it may be audible. Now, join A dash with B dash. On that time, our radial part and tangential part, we have to draw with the dotted line only. And mention here that A dash X is the radial part of AB and XB dash is the tangential part of AB. Now, what is remaining? We know that C point, which is very easy to find as discussed in the velocity diagram. Same thing we have to apply, but only the thing may vary in the equation is that right side in place of BC by BA, we use B dash C dash by B dash A dash. Okay. So you get point C dash. Now we are talking about CD. And we know that to draw the acceleration of CD link, we have to start with the radial part of CD. See, the radial part. Okay, we know that the dimension or the radial CD is 0.304 meter per second square. We know that the radial part is parallel to the space diagram, and we have the value also, or magnitude is also given to us, that is 0.304. So whatever you may take the scale, either 0.1 meter per second square is equal to 0.5 centimeter, or 0.1 meter per second square is equal to 1 centimeter. That depends on your page space. So you may take this radial part of CD, that is 0.304 meter per second square, and draw the radial part from point C, which is parallel to the CD. I can draw the CD, whose dimension is 0.304 meter per second square. Now I'm getting from that point. What we have to do? We have to draw tangential, and that is perpendicular to this line. So we have to draw the perpendicular line. Now, what we have the velocity diagram? We know that after draw the perpendicular line, we have to draw from point O, because the dimension is given to us in the data. At point and 0.304, we are getting point Y. Now join C. Now join C dash with O dash. So it is the acceleration of link length C. Yes. Now, whatever we have to find, as I read earlier, linear acceleration of D. So with respect to O, we have to find OD, angular CD. So we have to find the alpha of CD. Talk about alpha of CD on that time. We have the equation that tangential part of CD is equal to alpha CD into CD. So alpha CD is equal to tangential part of CD divided by CD. You are get the answer. Okay, so this is the example. Very important and very easy to understand. But you require to know the basic rules, that when we have to start with the radial part, when we have to start with the tangent, we have to take the radial part, we have to take the tangential part, and that. And for that, you keep exercise at your home. Please visit the videos which I at the time of exam. So please exercise at your home, and at that time, if anybody have any doubt, then they may ask me comment in the comment box. Okay.